So some people would have you believe that if you believe in God, you have to do that against all the evidence. They'll say things like, "You believe in God? I believe in science." Like there's some sort of divide between the two, right? But modern science has actually done a lot to strengthen the case for a creator. And some of the smartest philosophers and smartest scientists of our day and of times past do believe in God. Let me give you four good reasons to believe that there is a God. One, God is the best explanation for why something exists rather than nothing. Now, we could take this argument and go down into the cosmological argument route, but I want to keep it simple for a second. Why does anything at all exist? Wouldn't it be much easier for absolutely nothing to exist? And if there's no personal mind behind everything, shouldn't absolutely nothing exist? The fact that something does exist, which I think none of us would argue against, begs the question why and for what reason. The second good argument for the existence of God is the existence of objective morality. Now, if there was a man in our city that was torturing little kids for fun, and I sent out a poll to everybody and I said, now this man is torturing these kids for fun, is that right or wrong? And everyone would say, that is wrong, that is horrible, that is evil, that man needs to be prosecuted. What if I sent a follow-up question that said, is it actually wrong? Or is it just your opinion that it's wrong? I think everybody would say, no, that is actually wrong. That is for sure wrong. And they'd be right because there are objective morals. The question, though, is why are there objective morals? Where did they come from? The fact and the existence of objective morality begs the question why, and it implies a moral lawgiver that implanted those and gave those to humanity. The third reason I want to give you is the fine-tuning of the universe. Scientists now know that the universe is so incredibly fine-tuned. There are over 200 constants that had to be exactly where they are. They couldn't be stronger, weaker, couldn't be higher, the numerical values couldn't be higher or lower, and it's balanced on a razor's edge. In fact, astronomer Hugh Ross calculates that the odds of everything coming into existence and being tuned the way that it is for us to exist is about 1 in 10 to the 1050th power. So to think about that number, that's 1050 zeros. That's impossible. Forget about it. So why? Why is everything so incredibly fine-tuned? Well, probably because there's a creator that fine-tuned it specifically for us. The fourth reason I want to give you is the complexity of DNA. There was a time in the mid to earlier 1900s where scientists thought as they got down to the smallest molecules of life or the building blocks of life that it would be really simple, because it had to evolve from nothing. But what they found was the most complex structures that are known to man. DNA is so incredibly complex that the discoverer, Francis Crick, actually decided that maybe instead of there being a God that created us, aliens came and seeded life on Earth because this was a complex sign of life. And it begged the question, who created this DNA? And Richard Dawkins actually followed suit and at one point said there could never be a God like the Bible describes, but there could be aliens seeding life on Earth. And the evidence for that would be the DNA, he said. So those four lines of evidence really imply that there is a creator. Since there are such good arguments for a creator, I think we would be smart to not just completely forsake this question or put it on the back burner, because there's a lot at stake when we talk about, are we created? What did our creator reveal to us? What is his message for us personally? And why are we here? I think it's a good idea for us to actually genuinely investigate those questions. Thank you for watching.